Good morning, Harper Creek. It's time for your HCTV news. It's time to sign up for spring sports. Any baseball players interested in signing up for the spring 2021 baseball season, please stop in the athletic office to sign up. Please include your name, number, and position. Attention all young men interested in being a member of the high school lacrosse program. Please sign up in the athletic office. Please reach out to any teammates who are not currently in school as well. All boys interested in playing golf this spring, please sign up in the athletic office. Any girls interested in track and field this spring should sign up in Coach Gadwin's room, in room 213, this week. Next week, Team H students will have a short meeting on Monday, March 15th in Coach Gadwin's room at 11 a.m. Then the C Team students will have a short meeting on Thursday, March 18th in Coach Gadwin's room at 3 p.m. The season starts on Monday, March 22nd. If you have any questions, stop by and see Coach Gadwin. Girls soccer tryouts will be on March 22nd and March 23rd from 3:15 to 5:15 p.m. Please bring your own water and protective gear. Make sure you have a physical on file in the athletic office. Any girls interested in playing tennis this spring, please sign up in the athletic office. It's hard to believe it's been a year already since the COVID pandemic hit. Here's a special segment. A year ago this week, school shut down nationwide for what we thought was going to be an extended spring break. A year later, we are still dealing with the pandemic. So we went around and asked a few students and staff what some positive outcomes and challenges were of this. Here's what they said.
Alright, so I missed band camp, which is pretty disappointing because it was my senior year. But I did get a lot of stuff on music done for piano, and I learned some more piano songs.
This year has just been a boring year. Nothing's really happened for me.
Despite COVID, I got way more involved in politics this year and this last year. And been watching the news and everything, keeping up to date.
So this year I have learned how to build a computer, and I really miss seeing my friends during the pandemic.
I am Mrs. Smith, and a positive was getting to see my kids Monday through Friday because parents brought them in for interventions, and we really appreciate it.
So one good thing I guess that happened during quarantine was I guess just doing swim season. I like doing that, and it wasn't canceled, so that's good.
One good thing during quarantine would be have to be volleyball, and then one bad thing would be school was canceled for half the year.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Crawford, and one good thing that happened to me while on lockdown was that I got two puppies to keep me company, and the other bad thing is just like everyone else, it was kind of scary and I was a little depressed at times.
During quarantine was I got to clean out closets and do some extra housework that I normally don't have time to do. One bad thing during quarantine and the whole COVID process was not visiting family as often as I'd like to.
For COVID-19, it's been hard not going out to eat with my friends as much and spending time with them. But in UFC 4, I've been grinding. No one in the room can beat me, and I'm coming for you, Easton.
One negative for this year is I miss going to the tech center at the beginning of the first semester.
So one good thing that happened was I dropped a bunch of weight for wrestling. A bad thing was that I didn't get to see my friends, and school was a lot harder.
What happened in quarantine was extra time with my daughter because she's a senior this year, and her good news of getting into Ball State University for college, 2 thumbs up. And the hardest thing during the quarantine was watching all of my bonus kids and my own child struggle with the dynamic of school.
A negative from this past year was lacrosse got canceled, but a positive was I got a ton of Call of Duty hours.
One positive thing I had was I picked up a lot of shows on Netflix.
The downside about this year is that I had to be quarantined for a week and miss all my peers. But on the upside, I learned how to do a double tsunami 360 on my snowboard.
It's not too late to be in B Variety. See Mr. Rio for more information. Seniors, we are still looking for senior pictures. If you have not turned one in yet, please do so. You can turn them into yearbook at harpercreek.net. The blood drive has been postponed to March 30th from 3 to 8 p.m. Look for a link to sign up for an appointment in your email. Yearbooks are for sale this month. Order before spring break to get a free name stamp. The cost is $60. Bring a check to Miss Gardner or buy online at yearbookordercenter.com. Next week on Monday, there is a half day for students, and Tuesday there will be a virtual day instead of Wednesday. The H group will have a half day Monday and a full day on Wednesday next week. All hybrid students will change to a 4-day week starting on Monday, March 22nd. This is Kenzie. Don't forget to change your clocks this weekend. Now it's time for an HCTV Sports Update. Have a great Friday.
This is Bailey.
And this is Owen.
And we'll be giving you this week's sports update. Good job to the bowling team who won against Lumen on Tuesday. Yesterday they had another meet against Coldwater and they lost, but make sure to wish them luck this Tuesday at their home meet.
The boys swim team has their big championship I-8 meet today and tomorrow. The Friday they will dive, and then Saturday the swimmers will swim. So wish them good luck in the hallways when you see them. On Wednesday, the wrestling team battled against Penfield, Northwest, and Chelsea. Unfortunately, they fell short to Chelsea and Northwest, but got the dub against Penfield on senior night.
On Tuesday, the boys basketball team won against Hastings, and last night they sadly lost to Penfield. This is Bailey Goff.
And this is Owen Gilbert. And have a great Friday. Now to competitive cheer and how their season's going so far.
Coach Davis here to talk about competitive cheer. We've been having a great year. This team has been very positive, hardworking. They're gaining skills on a daily basis. We started the season off real strong with a second place at DeWitt's Invitational. The girls are also doing really well with having to wear the mask for all 3 rounds. That's very difficult to do when you're cheering and having to yell the whole time with a mask on. But they're being safe and following those protocols and impressing us every day. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the rounds too, because I think many of you see cheer from, the football sideline perspective, but competitive cheer is a really tough sport to be in, and it consists of 3 rounds. So round 1 is primarily just a cheer with a couple of jumps in there. But when you're watching it, the girls are all doing different things, have different arm motions, and it's a heavier focus on the choreography for that round. And that will last about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Round 2 is the unison round. So every single little detail about their body positions and placements have to be exactly the same. And the judges are really looking at all the little pieces and parts. And in that round, you will see cheer moves, if you will, but you will also see more gymnastics and jumps in that round as well. And that one also lasts about 1 minute and 30 seconds. In round 3, that is most of our favorite round, and that's where we're doing the stunting, the lifts, where we lift the girls up in the air and do the tricks. You've definitely got to be strong in order to do those things and have an open mind. They are doing an amazing job this season at gaining skills in all of those areas, really coming together. Coach Parada and I love how positive and hardworking this group is. And each year, the program has gotten stronger with more positivity, more hard work, and just a really good, strong family feeling. And that's a little bit about competitive cheer. I also wanted to let anybody know who might be interested for next season that we are always looking for people who have had some gymnastics background, but mostly we want people who are willing to work hard and are positive, because we can teach you all of the little things you may not know specifically about competitive cheer. It's also a really neat sport because we do want to win and get that first place, but we also cheer on the other teams that we're competing against. So it's got a very interesting dynamic where you're encouraging and supporting the other teams, but also trying to outperform them in order to take that first place. Thank you.
Johnny singing oldies, goldies, beat Babalula, baby, what I say. Here come Johnny singing, I got a woman down in the tunnel trying to make it pay. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion, turning on a nighttime